Blessings, welcome. Thank you for joining me in another video. I make a series of videos about freeform locks, sharing tips, and just personal inspirations on my journey as I'm returning back to freeforming. So before I dive in, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's taken the time to check out my videos, to subscribe, to leave comments. They really mean a lot to me, and also they inspire me to make new videos with different types of topics. And before I dive into the video again, I'd also like to answer the question that I get all the time about my background, because a lot of people are asking me what these things are in the background and why I have this in the background. And this is actually my crystal collection. Most of them are very grounding crystals. And I find it such a peaceful place, especially with my plants, to do my videos. I also wear a shungite necklace. I don't know if you can see it. It's quite a powerful stone to be working with when you're grounding your energy, and I like to keep it close to my heart. So if you do see the crystals in the background, or you see me wearing this black necklace, you know why. So back to the video. And this video is all about styling freeform locks, because one of the most common questions that I get all the time from people who are thinking about freeforming or who are starting their journey freeforming is that they feel that their new growth or their freeform locks might not look neat. So neat could mean a lot of things to different people. For me, when I hear that word related to freeform locks, I assume they're talking about having a lot of root hairs, a lot of flyaway hair on the roots, maybe having locks that are quite big. So having a more manicured look while having freeform locks. Me personally, I don't mind having my scalp not showing or having my hair stick out in different directions. It hasn't really bothered me in any way at all, but I can understand why some people might like options or tips on how to make their freeform locks and their root hairs a little bit more neat. So these are my top 3 tips, and the first one is one of the styles that I like to do, which is the braid out. And this is why I'm showing in this video that it can be a stylish hairstyle. It can be done on any length of hair, and you can have freeform locks for it. And one of the beautiful things is when you're doing a braid or any form of style with your locks in order to curl them, it tends to neaten up the loose hairs at the roots. So as you can see, I'm still freeform, but it looks much more neater. I don't have so much flyaway hairs, and the hairs that do normally stick out tend to be much more flatter on the head. So this is one of the reasons I find braid outs very easy to do, and also they're such a beautiful styling option that doesn't take much time. It's just literally braiding, leaving it to dry for the night, and then releasing them in the morning, and then finding your locks are already styled. So tip number 2 is to wear some sort of scarf. So if you're thinking about having neater root hairs, you can always wear a headband, head wraps, or even at nighttime what you can do is you can have a head wrap or a headband tightly around the hairline, go to sleep, and the next morning when you take it out, all the loose hairs at the top will be flattened out. So that's another option. And it's also a protective option at nighttime to keep your hairline and to keep your locks nice and moisturized without drying out as well. So my last tip is to have protective styles. I know a lot of people connect protective styling to loose natural hair, but you can also do this with your freeform locks. And I noticed this on my journey, especially as my locks have become much more longer, that they tend to get in the way and even cause damage to the end of my locks. So finding styles that are protective and also keep my locks away from my general environment, away from my face, away from what I'm doing, tends to keep my locks stylish, healthy, and causes much less damage. I hope you like these 3 tips. Feel free to share more tips in the comments section below. I'll also have some links below that you can check out. And let me know if you like this style or what your favorite style is. For me, The braid out is definitely one that I keep returning to because it's just so easy to do. Let me know what style you like to do on your freeform locks, and I will make a video very soon on more tips related to freeform locking and holistic health. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Satnam.